Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another edition of the Mailbag. My, isn't this purple? I actually really like the color purple, but man, this is a lot of purple on the screen, I can tell you. So, Bodil made this template for me. Thank you, Bodil. And it's actually originally fire. Reds and oranges, and I just decided to start moving it through the rainbow, so each episode now has a slightly different color, and so anyway, just having a little fun with that, and now we're in the purples. Okay, just wait till we're in the pinks. Okay, so it's a beautiful day today, as you can see outside. What is that on the camera there? Is that oh, look at that. Huh, that's a bug crawling. Oh, there he's gone now. I'm like, what is that? So, yes, and in fact, the spiders here, oh my God. We killed hundreds of them out on the back deck because they sit out there, and all of the flies off of the lake. The flies don't hurt people or whatnot, but oh my God, the spiders. And I open up the barbecue, and the heat rises to the roof and gets trapped there, and all the spiders go, oh, it's too warm. And they all drop down, and so you see dozens of spiders dropping down while you're trying to barbecue, and you're going, holy cow. The spiders are big. They're like this big. This big. No, they're not that big. They do, their leg span is up to about this big, which is really pretty big, maybe 3 inches, some of them. And I do not like spiders. So, just saying. Okay, so let's get on to this episode. This is going to be an entrepreneurial episode of the Mailbag. And I got a couple of questions here that look like some good entrepreneurial type of questions. And, chat room saying, what kind of spiders are they? They're called house spiders. And here in Florida, but the males won't bite you, but the females will, and it feels like a wasp sting when they do. Not very fun. Okay, let's take a look at what we've got here. Oops, I just clicked on that. Let's see here. Business idea. Okay, this is from Nicholas. And, hey Marcus, I'm Nicholas. I'm 22 years old, and I'm currently attending the University of Phoenix for business management. I have a business idea that I have been playing around with for the past few months, and I wanted to get your input on it. Well, where I live, there really isn't a place for teenagers, 15 and up, or young adults to really hang out. And my idea was to create a place with a fun atmosphere for them to come and hang out at. I would have TVs, Xbox, PlayStations, more TVs with sports, and would have pool tables, air hockey, foosball. I would have a 1930s style soda fountain serving ice cream and other little snacks stuff. It would be more like a lounge style place with couches everywhere. So what do you think? Is this a good idea? Do you think I can make money off of it or something like this? Dude, I think that would be a labor of love, and that you will not make money at it. Now, that is just my opinion. That doesn't mean don't go do it. This is just my opinion. But from my experience, I have seen several of these places, and they don't last long. And I think they don't last long because teenagers typically don't have any money. And so now if you're catering to adults, like 21 and over crowd, then you served alcohol, then you would have a lot more audience for people who have money, and that's the problem. The kids who are hanging out there aren't going to have any money. The ones who are not hanging out there are the ones who are out there making the money, and so no offense, this is not against all teenagers, but in general, a business like this, you'll have a lot of trouble with people respecting your property, with them not trashing your Xbox, trashing your TVs, trashing the couches, and there's a reason why you don't see these places around. Even though you're right, there is a need, but the problem is there's no money in it, and so I think that I think it's a great idea, but I don't see the money in it. I just don't know where the money is. And so you need to figure that out, how it will be funded. And you have to have that solidly figured out before you put all this together. Now, something about what you're talking about sounds a bit like an internet cafe, which, if you could fund it based off of an internet cafe style, to where you had enough business from that to where you could cater to the teenagers as well, then maybe that's good. But the fact is, too, is that really for an Xbox and stuff, we all have one at home, and we all have our favorite games, and many of the games are single player, and so I don't know. I don't think it's a very good idea. It's not one that I would venture out on. And I've looked at similar stuff to this. I actually looked at putting together a pinball arcade one time, and thought about doing that. But it's a very seasonal business, and I had all the machines and everything already. But then you had to have all the upkeep and the wear and tear on them and stuff, and just wasn't to be had. Even though I really thought it would be a lot of fun. So, Nicholas, good luck on that. I think you need to figure out a different idea. That would be my suggestion. But if you're dead set on doing it, where there's a will, there's a way, and you can figure it out, it just may be very, very difficult, and it may cost you a lot to get to where it's profitable. Okay. So, entrepreneurial idea. This is from the Minty XD. You know, you guys got to check out his channel. So, I think that he has a pretty good channel. Okay, so hello, Marcus. It's Houston, the Minty XD, and I've been featured quite a few of your live shows. Yes, he's been on quite a few times, and in fact, he might even be here in the live stream right now. I don't know. I haven't seen him saying hello, but I do know that he's around quite often. And let's see. I messaged you to ask you about an idea I have that is not necessarily about the money, but about the enjoyment. I play Minecraft frequently, and I have been staffed on many Minecraft servers. So naturally, after a while, I have taken a curiosity to running my own Minecraft server. Yes. I know that it is expensive to host these Minecraft servers, and I run off my father's Direct Connect government router and ISP, which is great. Direct Connect government. I have a question on that, and that is that a government supplied, like he works for the government, and so they supply him with this connection, or it is a connection that is wherever you live, that the government supplies that connection to everyone in the public. If they supply it to everyone in the public, then of course it would be free to use. If you are doing this on a one that is provided to him for his work, then I would recommend that you have to find a different solution, because that's an abuse of our tax dollars, and maybe seen an abuse of his job, and could get him in hot water. So just be very careful on that point, and be really anal about that. You don't want to get your father in any problems, any trouble. Okay, so let's see. He cannot port forward the router for something like hosting his own server. I didn't get that far in reading it. Okay, I've already built the server foundation for my server with staff and whatnot, and I took this very seriously, with many goals set, and the end goal like you have recommended for any entrepreneurial venture. However, the server would have to run either completely out of pocket, nearly $15 a month. Oh my God, $15 a month? No, I'm just kidding. $15 a month is not bad at all. Or off donations. I feel shady asking for donations. You know, okay, so I can see that you're not doing this as a living. If you allow people a lot of freedom, but you give them a few perks for a paid version, there are some out there that do okay on that. So if you can run it out of your pocket for, say, the next 6 months, then why not give it a shot. Now, I think you have a YouTube channel, if I'm right, that may have some success to it, which might lend itself to providing a flow of people into the server. Now, also, with that said, I'd be happy to link to the server a time or two. And maybe my wife Lisa loves Minecraft, and she plays it a lot, and she builds a lot of stuff in Minecraft. And so, I tell you what, Minty, you have me on Skype. Why don't you contact me, and we'll talk about this some more. But I think that if you have a flow of traffic coming in, and you have a lot of people wanting to play, and the dollar amount is very reasonable. Like, let's say it costs you $15 a month, and your goal is just to get it running. Now, if you could guarantee that you could run it for a year, and you could charge people $15 a year to have this extended, set of features or whatnot, then you only need a dozen people paying that in order to cover the costs. And so, and if you're good about money management and you can guarantee that, I know that I for one would probably pony up $15 for a year on a server, so I don't know. I think it sounds like a good idea. It's not that bad of an idea. So anyway, go forth and do that, and contact me, and I'll be happy to mention your server a couple of times and get some people out to it. Maybe I'll film an episode or two in the server. Who knows? Okay, thank you for that. And let's do one more here. And so this one kind of fits entrepreneurial. This is about YouTube. And so it's Rob Cole, and he says, "Hey Markee, first off, let me say what a great job you are doing with the videos. I enjoy watching your War Z." Hey, I have at least one person that hasn't unsubscribed because of my War Z gameplay. Videos and banter about the dev team. I would like to ask how you got to play music on your videos without getting the entire video muted. Is there a license that you need to be purchased through YouTube to be able to play music on your videos? Me and some friends are looking at starting up our own Airsoft YouTube channel, and I am worried that if I use music track, the videos will get muted by YouTube. Yes, so actually they don't get muted. What happens is, if you're using music that isn't owned by you, one of two things happens. One, you get a copyright violation to where somebody says you shouldn't be using that music, please stop them, and that video is removed from YouTube. Then you have a copyright strike. You get a couple of those and your account gets closed, banned, shut down, nada. So, then, now for the music that I have, I use a place called Pond5, Pond, the number 5.com. And you can buy music there that has license to it. And some of the songs are as cheap as like $2 or $3. And I've paid as much as $200 or $300 for an individual song. And if you get all the way up into stuff that's like popular stuff, like let's say that you wanted to play a song from a group that was popular 10 years ago, like Boston, Journey, Chicago, some of these places here, maybe some of the one-hit wonders from 10 years ago or so, you can get licensed to those as well, but it'll be about 10 grand a pop on them. So it's very, very expensive. Now, with Pond 5, once you buy it once, you have unlimited license to it. And so you can find good music there for $10 or $15, and you'll find some stuff that you like. There's also, if you get to be a very popular channel, there are other music companies out there that will then start to take notice of you and may contact you. One of them that I have an agreement with is Monster Cat. and but they don't even consider people that are less than 20,000 subscribers. So you'll want to you'll need to be a bigger channel to get some of the more premium music like that and not have to pay. Now there's another one that's called Anantech, I believe, and that one is all kinds of free music, and they use a Creative Commons license, and so it's free, but you must link to them in the description, or in the video you must actually give them credits. So they have some very specific rules on that, and in fact they want you to pay, but they won't require it, but they want you to pay, but you can use the stuff for free under the certain restrictions. So make sure you know all of that stuff, how that all works, before you use the music, and so that when you do get a copyright claim, which you may very well get, that you are ready for it. So anyway, that's it. That's it for this episode. Thank you for the entrepreneurial questions, and I hope all of you have much success. That will be the end of this episode, but also the end of the Twitch broadcast. But stay tuned, those of you who are on Twitch, because coming up is the prize selection for the subscribers on YouTube, and that will be in another hour or so. And if you're watching this video on YouTube right now, it's already happened. Go check it out to see if you are the one selected. And so we've got prizes that we're giving away to subscribers. So, okay, I'm Markee Dragon. Take care, everybody.
If you made it this far in the video, you may as well subscribe. That's what I want you to do. You obviously liked it well enough to watch it this far. So look at this. This is Frostmourne. This is a Runes of Magic sword. This Runes of Magic sword is one that we're giving away as second prize to one of you subscribers, just for being subscribed. That's all you have to do. Subscribe and accept our messages, or watch our videos where we draw for prizes. So this one is it's a really nice sword. It's signed by some of the American staff for Runes of Magic. And then there's the big boy here. I got it on my shoulder because it's so darn heavy. The sucker is 16 pounds. Look at this. So it's a two-handed sword here, man. This is a beautiful sword. And we're giving this away when we hit 42,500 subscribers. It could be you. So, just subscribe. That's all you have to do. We'll do videos selecting the winners, and we'll send you a message in YouTube as long as you accept it. Just make sure you accept messages from us. To do that, put us on your contact list. And you just add Markee Dragon to your contact list, and then you'll be able to get messages from us, and you'll have 30 days to get back to us when we send you a message. Or if we can't message you, you'll just be on video, and you just gotta watch the video and then contact us. So anyway, if you made it this far, you really should subscribe, and I would appreciate it. So anyway,